You're now tuning in live with DMEG Radio. Danni Gyrl live. Couch Conversations. Let's go! Couch Conversation with Danni Gyrl live. DMG Radio on fire. You listen and ride. Where you hear the hottest underground and independent music. Tune in with Couch Conversations where they talk about it. No, it ain't the Breakfast Club. It's Danni Gyrl going live. Danni Gyrl going live. Danni Gyrl going live. No, it ain't the Breakfast Club. It's Danni Gyrl going live. Danni Gyrl going live. Danni Gyrl going live. Killer! DMG Radio. Danni Gyrl live. Couch Conversation. You know what it is. Monsters.
Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Danni Gyrl Live. Let me take my glasses off so y'all don't get the glare. How y'all doing tonight? I'm happy to be back with y'all one more time. All right, so we got a good show tonight. First of all, let me get all my little stuff together. I'm moving too fast. We got a good show tonight, and as y'all can see, I'm barefaced, so just no makeup. We gonna work with it tonight. We have a special guest tonight, and as always, it's a pleasure because we have good conversation. Period. All the time on the show, off the show, we have good conversation. So it's my pleasure to welcome y'all to the show. That's the damn wrong sound. To the show um, from St. Louis, y'all. The queen of the Purple Leaf Dynasty. I promise y'all. Hey!
What up? Big St. Louis energy. What's up, yeah?
How you doing?
Too good. Blessed. Guys, good. Things is moving around. I'm excited.
Listen, usually I write questions and stuff, but I didn't write none of that for you tonight. I said we was just gonna see where the conversation go and
Oh,
flow with
Lord.
it.
It can
So
go anywhere.
what's been going on in the Purple Leaf Kingdom?
We got a lot going on. We just did a top 25 showcase here in St. Louis. Actually, this past Saturday. So we had my manager, Papazo Management from Miami, came up. We gave away all expenses paid trip to Miami. They'll be shooting a video when we get down there. They'll be able to also get their music played on the radio stations. They'll actually also be able to record a song video and be on the Papa Zo show as well. So yeah, we've been making some moves.
Okay.
Yeah, we
And
had a group, but
okay.
shout out to FFG because they won. They came all the way up to St. Louis from Birmingham and won that showcase.
They came to St. Louis from Birmingham.
Yep,
Okay.
yep,
Shout out to them.
yep.
Okay. Let's talk about your new single. Cause last time you was on the show, we was stepping on their neck. Now you got this new
Yeah,
single out, Queen Latifah. Let's talk
yeah.
about it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, Queen Latifah. That's the one record. That's the one. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of a lot of people I can tell when people don't haven't heard it. It's out, so people haven't heard it. They're like, "What? Queen Latifah?" Um, if you know me, then you would have to know me to make that make sense. You know what I'm saying? But mainly I've self-proclaimed myself the female Rick Ross. I've also garnered his attention. Um, so yeah, it's a lot of things going on. But yeah, I am the female Rick Ross. I'm the biggest female boss in this
Okay.
motherfucker. but,
Okay.
but Queen Latifah, it's called Queen Latifah. You have to hear the song. You know what I'm saying? It's a play on. It's a spin off on the word. Set it off. But if you know me, then you know I set it off in real life, so it makes sense. Wow, Queen Latifah makes sense.
Okay. What else you got coming out?
That's the main focus of my project. I'll be going on tour this summer, in June again. I'll be ready to go on tour. Um, so that's the main focus is pushing that project out. My album will be dropping this year. It's called Promised Land. We'll be dropping that this year.
Okay. What was the inspiration for Promised Land?
It's a long story, but it's a journey. It's Promised
We
Land is
got
really a
time. We
story.
doing the interview. Come on. We got time.
Yeah, Promised Land is really a story about my journey of how I got here. It's been a long, long process. I've been in the industry probably about 15 years. Really dates far back. If you talk about the secular side, now the gospel side, I've been in all my life without choice. But yeah. So it's just a story of how I got here.
Okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's an interesting story. It's an interesting
Oh,
story.
to say the least, to go from mainstream gospel, and shout out to my big brother, Pastor Michael Lampkin. My big brother actually was just, this past Sunday was Resurrection Sunday. He was uh invited to sing. He sang at Marvin Sapp's church this past Sunday for Resurrection Sunday. But to start from those type of beginnings to doing what I do, yeah, very
Right.
interesting.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to get into some PK conversation because I
Okay.
put up a post the other day. That's part of the reason why I didn't write out a script for you. I put up a post the other day, and you were the only person that commented on the post, and I liked the answer that you put
Yeah.
on the post. But I wanna get into it. If y'all
Hmm.
watching, make sure y'all bring somebody to the conversation right now because y'all gonna want to really get in on this. I might need to share this a little bit more and invite a few more people. Y'all gonna want to get
Hmm.
in on this conversation.
Hmm.
So the question was, is there a difference between hold on, let me properly address the question. I do believe it was there a difference between church hurt and spiritual abuse.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I do
And
remember that.
yeah, you answered the question, and I liked your answer because it is a difference. There is a difference between church hurt and spiritual abuse, and I don't think people understand that.
Hmm.
I spend a lot of time watching videos, documentaries, docu series, and things like that about um, mega churches. And whenever
Hmm.
I talk about mega churches, it's always like a touchy subject, and it doesn't apply to all mega churches. Really, more so prosperity preaching.
Hmm.
Um, but I feel like that they spiritually abuse a lot of their members
Hmm.
for the simple fact that they basically tell them if you're not giving us money, you going to hell. If you're not giving us money, you're not gonna prosper. If you're not giving us money, you're not gonna get into heaven. You're not gonna get the favor of God. To me, that's spiritual abuse.
Hmm. I can see that to a degree.
You can.
Yeah, I can see that to a degree. Spiritual abuse, in my experience, I think I said that in my experience, it's been more so, um, it's more so relative to people abusing their titles or positions. Um,
Okay. I agree with
so
that.
yeah, to a degree where they'll take their position to force or control people to do things. I've seen that in so many churches. I would not say any names because they kicked me out the community. But but they use those titles to make people feel forced to do things in a way like you're saying. That's kind of it ties into what you're saying to kind of force them into giving or to force them into anything that they might want them to do that might not exactly be correlated with scripture. And that's the
Right.
issue. That's when the separation comes in because in a way I feel that okay, first of all, we're spiritual, we're supposed to know the word. The Bible says, study to show thyself approved,
If approved,
rightly
no.
dividing. the word of God, right? So if we're studying, then we can't really a lot of these things that they kind of try to brush off on us. They can't really get that past us. So that's why it kind of falls on us too, because we should know the word first and foremost. So nothing else should be able to penetrate what we already know. That's number one.
That is number
Two,
one.
yeah, that's number one. So it should nothing penetrate with what God's word said because that word is in your heart. That's why David said, "Your word have I hid in my heart that I might not sin against you." You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta have that's the foundation of everything. So that's partially our problem. You know, we
Hmm.
don't take on a lot of the issues. You know what I'm saying? It's partially our problem. The leader's problem is because they're not rightly dividing their word. But that's a whole nother. But and like we was talking about the church hurt. See, that's where, like in my experience, a lot of people when they talk on church hurt, it's a lot of church hurt. Period, and that's the bigger issue. I think the church has
Yes.
spent years hurting people when we're supposed to be healing people. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? We spent years judging and ridiculing and pushing people away when we're supposed to be drawing them in.
Right. Right.
But it's a whole
Um,
situation.
so I always use this as a way to describe the church.
Mm-hmm.
The church is like a hospital, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's
It
doctors
is.
and nurses, and then there's CNAs, the people that bring you into
Mm-hmm.
the hospital that do the triage and see which doctor or nurse you need, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the hospital, there are people that are coming in with emergencies that need healing right then. There are
Mm-hmm.
people that are coming in that know that they're getting ill, so they're
Mm-hmm.
trying to take a step before the illness kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
There are people that are already ill that have been healed before that need to be healed again.
Mm-hmm.
People have to apply that
Mm-hmm.
same scenario to the church.
Absolutely.
And I think that's
Absolutely.
where the miscommunication comes in. Everybody feels like when you go to church, you're supposed to be perfect. Nobody goes to the hospital already healed. If you already healed, what do you need to be there for?
Period. And Jesus didn't come, and that's another thing. Jesus didn't even come for the saints. He didn't hang around the saints. He didn't hang around. And this is what I don't really like to talk about this part because, like, if we really want to get down to it, we always talk, what would Jesus do? Let's talk about what he did in the Bible when he went to church. You want to talk about that? That man was flipping
Right,
over tables and all.
right, right,
We want to talk about that?
right.
That should tell us more than enough about what we doing in these buildings. You know what I'm saying? Jesus ain't come for that. And we supposed to be following him. He told them, boy, hey, what is y'all doing? they done, they done pissed Jesus off.
Yeah, I just it's been a big thing of mine to figure out how to heal church hurt. I don't know.
It's love, because God is love. Love is what heals.
God is love, but see, the thing is, so many people have been hurt by the church that they don't want the church at all. At
Hmm.
all. They don't want the church. They don't want the people of the church. They don't want to see the church. They don't want to look at the church.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
I've just been on this internal mission to figure out how to fix that, how to make people want to come back to the church and really get back into it and back to what the basics of the
Mm-hmm.
church, the basics
Mm-hmm.
of the church are. Not the clothes, not the show, not the like the basics of what the church is about. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. A lot of people might have seen I posted today. Whatever events that I post on my calendar are the last events I'll be doing.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the cannabis fest and anything like that. This is our last
Mm-hmm.
cannabis fest. If y'all want to be on it, y'all better get on it. Um, I just usually, and I was telling somebody this the other night, God is taking me in a different direction because usually in November, December, I already have my
Mhm.
calendar scheduled. And you know this from working with me. I usually schedule
Mhm.
out at
Yeah.
least 6 months, you know, and I haven't been able to do that this year. This is March and I probably have like 3 events on my calendar, maybe
Mm.
four. And I have really like picked my brain to put them together.
Mm.
Um, but at the core of it all, the Cannabis Fest I'm doing again because that's an annual event. I wanted to do this one and kind of go out with a bang.
Mhm.
Um, but my focus now is really less church. That is
Mhm.
where my focus is. Um,
Mhm.
the reason being is because that is my way to begin to bridge whatever gap I can bridge.
Mhm. And I
Um,
think that's important right now. Like it's a gap between, and people forget that there's a gap between the church and the streets that shouldn't be there.
right,
Cause if you really get, you know what I'm saying, like I said, Jesus' church ain't his church was never in a building. He's never had one building. Name one building that man preached one sermon in. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was outside in the streets. You know what
right,
I'm saying? They was through the streets, and we gotta some kind of way close that gap off. We've created it, the church. You know what I'm saying? We've created that gap, making people feel like that to be so perfect to come to God.
right,
You know what I'm saying? We gotta somewhat have bridge that gap, like, quickly. You know what I'm saying? Because there are people hurting that need God, but they can't. They don't feel adequate enough to come to Him because we've made them feel like they have to be some type of way to come to God. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like,
So less church is my way of bridging that gap. Um, it is not anything conventional.
mhm,
I want to say it's a 2 hour concert to a certain
mhm,
extent.
mhm,
It is, but I treat it just like I would treat the Cannabis Fest. And the reason I say that is because, you know, when I book for the Cannabis Fest, I don't book a genre, I don't book a specific thing. It's kind of open to
mhm,
creatives. I wanted to give that same creative space
mhm,
to the gospel industry. I
mm,
wanted to give them that same creative space to be able to come in and sing and rap and dance and do poetry and art or whatever it is. You know what I mean? I
mhm,
wanted to give them that same creative space.
mhm.
And so far, it's been working out. I have to say that. Oh, you trying to read the comments? I'm taking them down too fast.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I really, I really ain't even know they was up there. I just started reading them.
Oh, yeah. So that is the space that I just wanted to give creatives to be able to come because what
Mhm,
we don't do on in the gospel industry, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, this is my opinion, just on the outside looking in, my opinion.
mhm.
So don't nobody be in my inbox or in the comments tearing my head off. It's my opinion.
Right.
What we don't do in the gospel industry as promoters is
Mhm,
give that same type of space to creatives that secular artists have. And the
mhm,
reason I say that is because most of the time when you see artists in church, it's literally during a service or some type of formal concert. It's nothing ever just kick back, chill. And
mhm,
even though we in the church, it's still kick back and chill. You know what I'm saying? Like when
mhm.
I host it just like I host BET weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
same vibe. It's the same vibe. I just felt like
Mhm,
we needed that creative space though. Because I feel like I wanted to be able to open up a space where people that have been hurt can come back and get what they need and not feel no pressure to be no certain type of way.
yeah. Man, I definitely, you know what? It's crazy we talking about that, but I don't know where the one I Bingham. I think I sent you. He's out in LA too. He from here. and he's doing the same thing. He's ministry minded, and he's doing the same thing with bridging the gap. You know what I'm saying? Ministry in the communities, and he's all about like creating a safe space for worship. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't have those spaces growing up. I'd be honest about that. We didn't have those. We didn't have those spaces. Like I grew up singing at 5 churches every Sunday after our whole service, and the in those formal settings we had to sing at choir anniversaries and past anniversaries, and you know what I'm saying. So you're right. It's always those formal
And if
settings.
you think about it, in those settings, it was not okay to hear a gospel rapper.
Yeah, I didn't even hear gospel rap. You know, that was like one of the reasons I've been doing this for 15 years. Like, it wasn't a thing when I was growing up. So it was either A or B. You know, they gave Kurt Franklin hell. Like,
Right,
they gave
right,
Kurt Franklin hell. You know, so,
right.
you know, yeah, I was scared. I'm like, well, I might well go tiptoe all the way over.
Yeah, because
They
they
gonna
want to tell
crucify
you
me.
like, yeah, they want to tell you you're straddling the fence, but I'm gonna tell you something. I really got deep into this last year.
Mm-hmm,
Um Creatives in the Bible and how
mm-hmm,
it talks about creatives in the Bible.
mm-hmm,
And I said the next time they ask me to speak, that's what I'm gonna speak on, creatives. Because
mm-hmm,
people don't realize all the creativity, all the arts, all those things are given to us by
mm-hmm.
God. They're blessed by God. So it's like, come on, y'all, come on, get it together.
Right.
Everything is not cut and dry, black and white.
Right. It's just not. You know, my thing is, I had this conversation, I think, with somebody. And I told them, like, first of all, because they said something about a person. And I'm just like, and it's in the church world. And I'm like, first of all, how you going to tell me, whom God has given these gifts, what to do with them?
Mm-hmm.
That's the part that don't make sense to me. Like the church, you wanna how you gonna direct me on a gift you don't have, that God didn't give you, or a vision that He didn't give you. God gave me a vision that you don't even see, but you gonna tell me what to do with it?
Right,
Like, make that make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
that's one of the main issues. Like, we
And
can't.
see, that's why I don't really do a lot of partnerships. I know a lot of people ask me why I don't do a lot of partnerships and collaborations and things like that. It's because I have a vision with everything that I touch. Um,
Hmm.
Anything I put it together because I have a vision for it. So it's
Yeah.
hard to collaborate with people when I already have a vision for something and they want to bring something else to the table that don't go with the vision.
Mm,
Um, my company was always rooted in God. That's why it's called divine management.
right.
I think that go over some people's head, but it is what it is.
It
Um,
does.
yeah, because of the way it's spelled for one. But yeah, it's always been rooted in God. I started divine management to manage my mama. She was a gospel artist. You know what I'm saying? Everything I did in the
Hmm.
beginning was rooted and grounded in gospel. My first show was gospel. So,
Yeah.
I think I'm just basically now just coming full circle with
Yeah.
where I've been. And I've always wanted to bridge gaps, but now I'm just seeing another area I need to bridge a gap in.
Hmm. Hmm. True story. I agree. We having a full circle moment. Like, I'm having a full circle moment. You know what I'm saying? Throughout my life and my career, a lot of people might not even know, like, Promised Land. It's a rap album, but it's my only rap album. Like, a lot of people don't. There is no more. You won't get this version of me anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's more. God requires more of me. Because when you do have these gifts, to whom much is given, much is required. You know what I'm saying? So that I know that God requires more of me. I don't. There is no way that Okay, for I talk about every time somebody asks me, "Oh, how you do music?" Okay, so in St. Louis, like, we legendary. I'm fourth generation. For 4 generations, my grandmother is a pastor. She plays keys. She preaches. You know what I'm saying? She sings. She's a Braxton. My father, He plays every instrument. He sings. He preaches. Myself, 3 generations now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
3 generations. So there is no way I could just walk away. You know what I'm saying? I had to take a break from it, but there is no way that I could just walk away from my spiritual responsibilities. So with
I get
that
it.
being said, yeah. So with that
I
being
get
said, this is my one and only rap album.
okay.
Yeah,
One and
yeah.
only. Y'all heard that? Y'all
One
better
and
get it.
only.
The one and
And get it
only.
good. I'm telling y'all, better tap in. Y'all want remember Lauren Hill? Everybody was waiting on that. We still waiting on that next album to drop.
Right. Y'all, they
Miseducation
still
came
waiting
out
on the
when?
concert too. Look, still
You
waiting
heard
on
me?
the concert too.
You heard me? You heard me? So hey, I'm telling you, is this shit priceless? Y'all had to be tapped in by now because this is it. This is the last year, last run with the rap game. I'm gonna sit back and be a
Okay.
CEO.
We got to take a quick commercial break. Let me get to the commercials real quick. We'll be right back, y'all. Baby, I heard you. I'm here to serve. Baby, I heard you. I'm here to serve. All you need is some joy. Now reload it.
What it do? It's your boy LaVon Kennedy, L's up LaVon, and right now I'm located inside 86 Sports, right here in Henderson on the beautiful Water Street District. Right now, as you can see, we're working on some embroidery. We are a one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. When it comes to garments, we got you. If you need silk screening, direct-to-film, heat transfer, embroidery, sublimation, or maybe you just need some blanks, we can take care of that for you right here at 86. So make sure you guys come see us because everything that we do is in stock, one stop. We're not outsourcing for anything. So I hope to see you guys soon. L's up.
Hey, welcome to Boss Daddy's where we got the best ribs in the city, you dig? 3310 South Nellis, Suite 2526. Come down here. We open Tuesday through Saturday. And I got some ribs I got to tend to. That's enough right there. Don't show no more.
All right, y'all. We are back with our special guest today. I promise. We sitting
Yo,
here
yo,
having
yo,
some good conversation. Some good conversation, like always. Some good conversation.
for real. No, anything ever,
ah,
man. Anything open. Everything on the glass. What up?
so so how has your experience been working with Papa Zoe?
Man, this been lit. Hey man, that man, shout out to Papa Soul Management, man. That dude there is the truth, like straight up truth. I mean, it like really like took me to the next level when it comes to this game, this business. He done put so many moves in. Like he's already got me in a position. Like as soon as I left Miami, it was crazy because girl, like Rick Ross actually watched his show. You know what I'm saying? They actually tied in that big Miami. And it was crazy because, like, you know, I'm saying this and I'm low key, I'm kind of nervous. I'm like, oh shit, I'm saying, you know how you can't, you calling yourself somebody, you know what I'm saying? That's a big thing, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you don't really know what their reaction gonna be, but then I'm leaving Miami and I'm jumping back here, jump on my plane. I'm looking at my IG, I'm checking out Papa Zoe. He done posted, you know what I'm saying, little snippets from the interview, and I see the little Queen Latifah snippet up there. And guess what I see? Next thing I see, boom, Rick Ross liked it. I'm like, oh shit. So it's been like stupid lit. Like this man been really making moves, really like putting me out there. Like I did 3 interviews in one day in Miami. Like literally, the man blew me up in Miami in one day. Like Literally, like they still spinning that shit. Like Queen Latifah is still spinning in Miami on 3 stations right now.
That's good. That's dope.
Yeah, so like it's
That's
lit. It's super lit. Stay tuned because Papa Zoe on it. He ain't letting up. It's all pressure.
as it should be.
Yeah, it's all pressure. So it's up.
Yeah,
We
we
going
gonna
to
have to.
also going to the Rick Ross Court show June 1st. We're going to do these
Okay.
visuals for Queen Latifah. So, yeah, I ain't talking too much, but you heard it here first. I will be filming some snippets at Rick Ross Car Show to the Queen Latifah single. So, yeah, I've been filming snippets already. The video going to be dropping hot this summer.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Mm.
All
See, I heard it
righty.
on the couch first. We going
You
up.
heard it on the
Rick Ross
couch
Car
first,
Show
y'all.
June 1st. Go
You
get
heard
y'all
it on the couch
tickets.
first.
Y'all heard that.
Rick
The
Ross
biggest boss
Car Show June
June
1st.
1st.
Okay.
Where your ticket at, nigga? I know y'all be saying, where your car at, nigga? Where your ticket at, nigga?
Let's get into some of these upcoming events we got. All right, y'all. So April 20th. Let's get into this real quick. April 20th, y'all. And I guess that's it. Make sure y'all tap in if y'all missed anything. If y'all missed any of the announcements, them the church announcements, y'all. If y'all missed them, y'all let me know, and I'll
Govern
post them
yourselves
for y'all. Most
accordingly.
of this is on my page though, huh?
I said, govern yourselves accordingly.
Yeah, govern yourself to the church announcements. Govern yourself accordingly. And if you would like to participate with any of those events, just tap in with me, y'all. But yeah, I love, chopping it up with you and just
Mm,
touching on subjects I probably shouldn't be touching on and
right, right. Because you
not
always,
getting
you
under
know, you
people's
can get it up
skin.
out of somebody. You know, you can get it up out of somebody.
Ah,
Just think about the
listen,
conversation we was having in
listen,
Cali. I was like,
listen.
man, did I really just tell them
You
that?
told me a lot, a lot,
You know what I'm
a lot. I
saying?
didn't even
I was like,
ask a lot.
I was like,
Listen,
boy,
I tell people, I say, I be having a lot of information that I don't ask for. People just sit down and
whew,
talk to me and just feel free to
I'm
tell me they
telling
stuff.
you. I'm telling you. You
And
talking about
I'm not
always
a messy
ready.
person, so people know when they tell me, I'm gonna just keep it to
It's safe.
myself. But yeah,
Yeah. It's a
Lord,
safe
baby,
space, Lord.
If I was the National Enquirer, I could make a lot of money. Okay,
Listen, you
I
got
could
to start a
extort and
Danny Shade room.
blackmail a lot of people. Okay,
You got to start a
because
Danny
people
Shade
just be
room.
feeling free to just tell me they little business.
I
Whew.
told you, you got to start
Yeah.
Danny Shade room. We got to start with them.
Listen, people be giving me ideas on starting all kind of stuff.
I'm
Y'all don't
telling
even
you.
know, okay? Y'all don't even
You
know.
got the tea bags, baby. You got the whole box
Um,
of tea bags.
listen. So on TikTok, I had started story time, right?
Uh-huh.
I got 2 stories in, and I had to stop. People was
I'm
posting
weak.
names in the comments. I'm like, hold
Oh,
it! I
hell
didn't even say
no.
the name. Why y'all put the name in the comments? Damn it!
Story time
People
over.
want to know
I ain't
who
no
I'm
kids.
talking about. Go do a little research, just a little research. Oh my god, yeah, no more story time on TikTok
Yeah, people get to digging. You know, the Saints is
because
real
I be
nosy.
having some interesting stuff. I be wanting to get it out sometime, but I'm like, I guess I'm gonna be taking a lot of stuff to the grave because Lord Jesus, I couldn't even have an anonymous TikTok story time. I was like, this is not fair.
I'm telling you. I'm talking about these they going straight to they digging.
Man, they was taking my little hints and going to Google. I was like, listen,
Listen, they ain't playing. Quit playing with the Saints real messy, baby. They gonna figure it out.
woo,
They
oh
like,
my
wait a minute, hold on. Let me
god.
1 + 1 = 2. But let's go back to last year. I think it was 3 over there.
Listen,
They own it.
I just be trying to mind my business though, because like it's some people I could just really tear their careers and stuff up. I just mind my business. People be telling me stuff, and I'm gonna tell y'all this, okay? And I want y'all to know this. I'm looking in the camera because I want the public to know this, okay? Couch conversations is a lot more deep than y'all think it is, right? People be telling me stuff to get on the couch, and y'all don't even understand the stuff that they tell me because they want to get on the couch, okay?
That part.
Y'all would not believe the people that I have had reach out to me to be on the couch. Now, I am very protective of my couch, okay?
Hmm.
I'm protective of my couch because my couch is my brand. But y'all would not believe some of the stuff that I didn't heard that people want to get on this couch and tell y'all, okay? Some of y'all should be thanking me for not letting other people get on the couch and embarrass y'all.
Sheesh. Well,
I have had people that have told me things and let me know they want to get on the couch because they got some things they want to get off their chest to somebody.
yeah. I had wanted to do that a few times.
Listen, that's not what the couch is. That's how the couch started. Okay, the couch started messy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The couch started messy, but when I had to hire security, the couch had to calm down. Okay,
That part.
So yeah, the couch is calm, and we not bringing no controversy to the couch beyond what I bring here myself, because I'm my own ball of controversy. Okay, so
Hmm.
yeah, y'all stop telling people business trying to get on the couch.
They want to air it out.
They do, but I don't want you to air it out on my couch. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Damn,
Because
I
I'm
go
gonna tell
somewhere
you
else about
why. First of all, I don't like when people call me and tell me they want to air things out on the couch, and it be with people I do business with. That
Yeah.
that's not going on my couch. Y'all gotta find somebody else
Mm-hmm.
couch for that.
You got to figure it out because it's like Club Shay Shay. You know.
Let me tell you something about Club Shay Shay. Shay Shay got 50 million subscribers, and Shay Shay is getting paid on his couch, right? I
Uh-huh.
have 53 subscribers, not 50 million. I have 53 subscribers, okay? I am not making no money on my 53 subscribers. So therefore,
You
I am
might.
not about to jeopardize my couch or my safety because nobody want to get on this show airing some stuff out. We not finna do that. Okay? No, not over here.
Yeah, Shay Shay have all them subscribers before Kate came on there and air shit out.
Listen. So my first season of Couch Conversations, I was airing people out. Okay? I aired out an internet predator.
Ooh, shit.
I air some people out. I I air some people out, baby. Couch Conversations first season. If you wanted to know what happened during the last 7 days of my life, you come to Couch Conversations because I was gonna air out everybody that pissed me off. Everything about everything confrontational was gonna go on Couch Conversations. I stopped writing topics because it was so much stuff going on during the week. I had enough to sit down for an hour and rant and talk shit. Okay.
Damn.
When my son said, Mama, I think we need to move, and I had to hire security, I said, yeah, we're going to have to change Couch Conversations. I'm going to have to leave these internet predators alone and let them go on
That
about their
part.
business.
Hmm.
And
Oh
if
yeah.
these people want to employ these internet, because see, I was airing out people businesses for employing the internet predators. I was doing all
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh yeah. They need the
We was
people need to
exposing.
know.
We was
Yeah, they need.
exposing. Now I'm not. Let me just tell y'all, I'm still not too good for a good exposure now, but it got to be worth my
Hmm.
time.
I'm exposing my walkways. I walk with security anyway, so
I know, but
I'm
listen,
exposing it.
I don't. So the security I had, they can no longer secure me, and until I could
Used
get
to what?
Andre together to secure me,
I was like, cause that's your security right there. They ain't getting past him.
until I could get him completely together to secure me, yeah, I'm gonna just shut up.
Hmm.
Listen,
I'm.
I'm gonna tell you something. My security can no longer secure me. Okay. I found that out yesterday, but that's another story for another show. Okay. Now,
Right.
if you
Cause once
know,
it
then you
get
know.
messy, it be in your business.
Amen. My security can't secure me anymore. All right.
Hmm.
So, yeah, back to the subject at hand.
I want to know why the security can't secure no more. Trying to secure things. Just joking.
So, first of all, the security can't secure me when the security can't secure themselves. Let's just start there. Okay. The security needs to secure himself first. And then when you secure yourself, then you can secure me. All right.
All right then.
Yeah.
Well, just lay it out. Make it plain, Reverend. You just go ahead and preach that sermon. Go take you a text.
So yeah,
You know, take you a text.
and then I'm not in Vegas no more because then I have my event security. See, I like them. They didn't play no
Mm.
games, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Them was my homegirls people. They didn't play no games. So, you know, I can't be
Mm-hmm.
dragging them around because I can't afford to pay them to drag them around. That's gonna cost a lot of money.
See what I'm saying? I pay for my
Yeah.
big guy. You ain't gonna get past him. You ain't gonna probably see me because he's
So
so
in the
damn big.
meantime, until I can secure myself, I'ma shut up. But I'm still here. I'm still here for a good exposure. Don't get it twisted. A good exposure, it gotta be a good exposure.
I mean, speaking of good exposures, since nah, I ain't even gonna go. I mean, because they ain't like we ain't gonna act like the church didn't already expose Diddy years ago, so we just go.
Okay, so wait, listen. I don't even want to get into none of that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Every time I start exposing people, people get mad at me and jump down my throat. Jaguar Wright, if anybody has a connection to Jaguar Wright or Charleston White, those are two people that I would like to have on my couch. Okay, Charleston
That's all
White and Jaguar White. If anybody has a connection to them, let me know. Especially Jaguar, I need her.
you gonna need security. You get Charleston ass on that motherfucker. You
Listen,
really
I
gonna
will
need
hire
security.
security. I need Jaguar though. I have questions because I've been watching her for years, right? And I've been hearing
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and I got questions that I know she got answers to.
Mm,
But I don't want to dig
makes
too
sense.
much on the P Diddy stuff because people been exposing him for years, and it's just a matter of other people not
Right,
listening. Money
right.
makes a whole lot of stuff go away. TD Jake's been exposed a whole long time ago too. But yeah, money makes things go
That
away.
I only ever heard that little joy with him though. You only heard like I only heard like 2, 3 stories in 30 years. Don't make me compelled to believe. Just being real, like it's I only heard about 2, 3 stories on him in the last
That's
30
enough for
years.
me.
That's
Money
not
makes
enough.
things go
That's
away.
not
I
enough.
mean, and then
But
when it comes
Diddy,
to TD Jakes, when you throw in the situations with his daughters, the girl hollering that the other daughter took the baby. I mean, it's a lot going on over in that Jakes
yeah,
camp.
it's definitely a lot going on. But that says in any black family, regardless of where you look from, which angle you look from, it's a lot. It'd be a lot going on.
It
But
is.
you know what I'm saying. But then you can't. He can't sidestep. We can't just sit up here. And the gospel community be funny to me because I'm like, we ain't finna sit up here and act like we didn't hear about him and Hezekiah Walker 20 years ago. But anyway, uh, we're not gonna pretend like we we ain't know what was going on 20 years ago when Monique Walker left Hezekiah Walker for a certain reason. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, everybody be wanting to pick up the rug and sweep, sweep, sweep.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, forgot. I said, oh my, the Saints have forgotten, huh?
Yes, they have. Uh-oh, it's the end
Yeah,
of the show.
forgotten.
See, that's why I knew I didn't need no script with you. I knew we was gonna sit here and rant for an hour. It's always good
True story.
conversation. So thank y'all. We had Promise on the show today. Let me just do my little rundown because
Hmm.
it's gonna take me a few minutes. Make sure y'all also support Francisquito Liquor and Dairy, 2125 West Francisquito in West Covina. Tell them the Queen of West Covina, Danni Gyrl, sent you. Um, if you need to contact me, you can reach me on my cell phone, 702-578-6716. Or you can reach me by email at therealdannygirl@gmail.com or on all social media platforms at The Real Danni Gyrl. And I mean, that's all of them except Twitter. Twitter is The Real Danni Gyrl, DA, The Real Danni Gyrl. But the rest of them is The Real Danni Gyrl. You can also reach me for Couch Conversations Live. Email me couchconversationslive@gmail.com. Also, Couch Conversations Live on social media. If you would like to be on the show or add a commercial to the show, make sure you email me. If it's a commercial, you can just send it to the email. Just put a promo video or commercial or video ad in the notes so I know what it is, and send it to couchconversationslive@gmail.com, and we'll make sure we get it on the show. Also, if you would like to show your support to the show, you can do that as well. As y'all see, it scrolls the entire show. You can show your support by Cash App, $ DMEG LLC, Venmo at DMEG LLC, or Zelle or Apple Pay, 702-578-6716. My whole brain just stopped right now saying my phone number. And next week on the couch, we have straight out of Illinois, DeAndre Robinson. Make sure y'all are tuned in. He's gonna tell us about the concert he just did Saturday with Joe Little. So make sure y'all stay tuned in for that. And I went through that faster than I thought. Now, back to Promise.
Yeah, y'all can follow me on IG. Promise.
Yeah, I was about to say, give up your information too. Let's do it again. Say it again.
Follow me on IG at promise.deniro. Promise Daniro.
Promise Daniro.
Everything on IG we verified. We 12K and rising, baby, on IG. Let's go.
All right. So make sure y'all tapped in. And Promise was the spotlight artist for the DMEG News last month. So congratulations on that as well.
Yeah,
and,
I was excited about that.
Make sure y'all stream the music. Step on Their Neck, now streaming. Queen Latifah, now streaming. Shout out to Papa's Old Management. And shout out to everybody that tuned in for tonight. And I didn't get a chance to upload another video because I've been trying to close y'all out with a video every week. But guess what? Y'all can listen to me one more time because I need to promote myself some more. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all tune in. Blunts for Two, streaming everywhere by Danni Gyrl. Danni with an I, Girl with a Y. Make sure you tap in for that. Also, I got to give a big shout out to Shout Out LA Magazine. I just did my fifth magazine feature. In a year. So I've been out here grinding, y'all.
Woo, working hard.
And I'm excited. But shout out to them. That got published on yesterday. So make sure y'all check that out. It's on my Facebook page. Make sure y'all go read it. Shout Out LA Magazine. As y'all can see, all the magazines I've been doing been West Coast magazines. I'm a West Coast girl. And the Queen of the Cove got to be the Queen of the West Coast too, eventually.
That part.
So we gonna close y'all out tonight with some more Blunts for Two. This is from BET Weekend, and I promise next week I'm gonna let y'all see the other video. But this is Blunts for Two from BET Weekend. Danni Gyrl. Shout out to Promise. Thank you for coming on the show. Hope to have you back real soon.
100.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Here we go, y'all. Have a good night. Have a divine night. Peace.
I wrote the song for you, 'cause I like what we do. I like being your boo, and every little thing about you. I like your laid back vibe, talking to you late at night. Maybe we should take a ride, or we should wine and dine. I hope you're feeling this song. That's why I'm really singing this song. Nothing that I'd rather do than rolling up an L with you. Have a couple drinks with you, smoke a couple blunts with you. Nothing that I'd rather do than rolling up an L with you. So let's leave behind the crew, smoke a couple blunts with two. Y'all like that? To keep it real, I was trying to test my luck, so I was happy when you tried to see what's up. And I was trying to see if we could be a vibe, and I was trying to see if you could take that ride. And you should look from a king to a queen. You let me know that I can do most anything, and in my eyes you would never be wrong. I hope you feel me from the words of this song. Yeah, baby, the rolling up a hill with you. Have a couple drinks with you, and smoke a couple blunts with you. Nothing that I'd rather do than rolling up a hill with you. So let's leave behind the crew and smoke a couple blunts for two. you.
Hey.
Have a couple drinks with you.
Hey.
Smoke a couple blunts with you. There's nothing that I'd rather do. Rolling up the L with you. So let's leave behind the crew. Smoke a couple blunts for two. 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 Hey! Yeah! Blunts for two, y'all.
That's it.
You're now tuning in live with DMEG Radio. Danni Gyrl live. Couch Conversations. Let's go! Couch Conversation with Danni Gyrl live. DMG Radio on fire. You listen and ride. Where you hear the hottest underground and independent music. Tune in with Couch Conversations where they talk about it. No, it ain't the Breakfast Club. It's Danni Gyrl going live. Danni Gyrl going live. Danni Gyrl going live. No, it ain't the Breakfast Club. It's Danni Gyrl going live. Danni Gyrl going live. Danni Gyrl going live. Killer! DMG Radio. Danni Gyrl live. Couch Conversation. You know what it is. Monster.